Hey, what's up everyone, Forever Lazy's here, back here with another video, and welcome back to another episode of Forever Answering Your Questions. Now, if you're new to this series or new to this channel in general, basically it is a weekly Q&A series that I've been doing for a while now, and I'm actually really happy with how well the previous episode did because of the fact that, for those of you who don't know, I took a bit of a break from last week's episode and the previous video before that because of the fact that I got really busy, and in general, I was just really happy with how the turnout for that video went. So that means I'm going to continue this series, and I'm actually really happy because like I mentioned in that video, I really love this building series. So if you want your guys' questions answered relating to Lego Star Wars, MOC building, or just Star Wars in general, leave them down in the comment section and I will do my best to get to them in the next episode. So without ado, let's get with the first question coming from Bly Productions. He asks, what set would you like to see from the new Clone Wars season or Clone Trooper figures? So with season 7 or season 8, I can't remember off the top of my head, the next season of the Clone Wars coming. Now I'm hoping it comes in by the end of this year, or I guess beginning of the next year, because of the fact they really haven't, I guess, mentioned a due date when it's supposed to be released. But any circumstance, what I really want to see, and I guess the number one that thing pops in my head, is a Republic gunship, because of the fact that it's been a while since the last one came out. And when I mean a while, it's been since 2013 since the last one was released. So I think it's due time to get an updated version of that. You could also throw in some really cool characters like some pilots, some clone troopers, maybe Anakin Skywalker or Ahsoka. Now, if your Lego's being very generous, you could definitely throw in the Bad Batch figures. Now, I guess other than the gunship, I would like to see maybe an ARC 170 be remade because of the fact that, it has been quite a while since the last one was released, and I think it's definitely due time that we get an updated version. You could also add some really cool figures like, again, the ARC 170 pilots, a cool astronomic droid, as well as maybe a key Jedi to that set. And then the only other idea for a figure or set, I guess, is maybe something revolving around the Siege of Mandalore, because that's supposed to be a really important arc in the next season. So maybe making a play set, or I guess a medium set based on Siege of Mandalore, adding some really cool figures like Darth Maul, Ahsoka Tano. Maybe you can have some Mandalorians fighting some 501st clones, or just standard clone troopers in general. I think that'd be a really cool set. For figures, again, like I mentioned, I would love to see the Bad Batch become into a set, because of the fact that I would really love to get a set of those guys, because of the fact that they are supposed to be important in the next season, and overall they are really cool figures. So I would love to get a set of those figures. Again, I would love to also get an updated version of Ahsoka, Darth Maul, maybe some updated figures of Captain Rex in his Phase 2 armor, since it's been a while since the last one, as well as maybe throw in some 501st clone troopers, or just standard Phase 2 clones. Any one of those would be perfect in my mind. So, next question comes from Frank Fantastic Bricks. He asks, if you could build a MOC from the Clone Wars movie, what battle would it be? And also, you would have unlimited space and budget. Also, awesome videos. Appreciate that, man. So this is kind of different because of the fact that this is not based on the Clone Wars, it's based on the Clone Wars movie. For those of you who don't know, there was a movie that for the Clone Wars that happened before the series, and I remember seeing this in theaters. After I saw the trailer when it was getting ready to come out, since I was little, I was really excited to go see it. I went and saw it in theaters. When I was younger, I really loved it. Going back and watching it now, it's kind of weird, I guess is the way you could put it. I still enjoyed it. I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. It's definitely not one of my favorite Star Wars movies, but if I had to build something from that with unlimited resources, money, parts, and unlimited space, I guess the number one that comes into my mind is like maybe a Battle of Christophsis. I think that'd be really awesome to build. Just because of the fact that it is a really cool battle and it's got some really nice lore against it. And so I think making like a large landscape, including that large, I guess, road that giant battle happens with all the battle droids, and then these giant spider droids above. Then having like the clone troopers lining up, getting ready to attack them. You can also add a few key scenes that happened in that movie, as well as, if I was doing this, I'd probably add a few scenes from the Clone Wars series, because there was a few episodes that were based on, I guess, around the time frame of the Battle of Christophsis. So I guess that's the one idea that I would build if I had unlimited parts and resources. Another really cool one is I would love to do, I guess if I'm doing something from that, I would love to do the, crud, I can't remember the planet's name. It's basically during the battle where they're trying to rescue Rada the Hutt, I guess. And basically the ATTEs are climbing up the wall. I can't remember the planet's name, but that would also be really cool, but also really difficult. So next and final question comes from Imperial Bricks Productions. He asks, what's your favorite Harry Potter minifigure? Great vid, by the way. Thank you for that. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am a good Harry Potter fan. Now, it is not on my top of the list. I definitely prefer Star Wars or Marvel or even DC over Harry Potter. But that does not mean I do not like the movie franchise. And for the most part, I've actually really loved the most recent sets that have come from Harry Potter. Like, the first wave was fantastic. And sadly, I only got one set from that wave. I only got the Hogwarts Express. That was like, after it got released, that was like the one set I really wanted to get because of the fact that it's a cool train, it's got cool figures, and I just knew I had to get it. So when I found it on sale at Walmart, I scooped it up. But I also have a few Harry Potter minifigures from the minifig series. But if I'm going to have to go with my favorite Harry Potter figures, I'd have to go with Sirius Black because he's one of my favorite characters from the whole Harry Potter franchise. For those of you who don't know, Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite Harry Potter film, and Sirius Black is just a cool character, and he's probably my number one. Maybe Hagrid is number two. I guess the most recent Hagrid figure would also be up there. So I think that's going to be it for the Harry Potter minifigures. I know this is a shorter episode. We didn't get too many questions this week, but I don't mind. I'm still going to continue on the series. If you enjoyed the video, definitely smash that like button, as well as if you're new to this channel, definitely subscribe. We got some awesome content coming down the road, including the Battle of Camino. So I'm super excited for that. If you have any questions you'd like me to answer relating to Lego Star Wars, or even MOCs for the questions, let me know in the comment section below, and I will try my best to get it answered in the next video. So I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Bye-bye.